for joining me on the mat today, and welcome. My name's Natalie, if you haven't practiced with me before. Today we're going to have a look at this amazing, beautiful, and also very complicated joint that is our shoulder. So we're going to start with a little bit of a flow to warm up, and then we'll have a look at a few things that we can do just to release and open up into our shoulders. So you can join me and come on up onto your hands and knees. We'll start by tuning into our breath. So spread your fingers out wide and earth down through all of your fingers, releasing down through the backs of the palms. Relax your elbows and relax your shoulders. Relax your tummy and soften your hips and just move side to side, getting a little bit of a feel for that. Let your tummy hang down and then take a deep inhale and see if you can engage your abs. And as you engage your abs, start to round into your upper back and tuck your chin and release the back of your neck. And then as you breathe out, let your mouth close, soften, and open, and lift. Breathing through the nose. And then breathe in again. And round into the upper back. Tuck the chin, release through the back of the neck and the shoulders. And opening out. Lifting, releasing, exhaling. And rounding through one more time. Draw the abdomen in, round the upper back, push the shoulder blades towards the ceiling. Distribute the weight evenly through the palms and the knees and the fronts of the shins. Find some rhythm through the movement and the breath. And keep your tongue relaxed in your mouth, your teeth soft, your jaw unclenched. And just focus on feeling the breath in the body. Good. And then take the toes together at the back and slide your hips back onto your heels. Reach your arms forward. And take a nice deep inhalation and let your heart slide down towards the mat. Connect your forehead with the floor. And relax your shoulder blades down away from your ears. So we're not hunching our shoulders up, we're relaxing them and drawing them down, and our heart is coming towards the earth. Take a deep breath here, and then you can start to slide your fingertips across to the right and relax through the left side of your body. Find an opening through the rib cage. Take a deep breath. Feel your body soften here. Inhale and come back to center. Keep the fingers spreading wide. Exhale the heart down towards the earth. Inhale and reach the arms across. Come to the other side. Open up the side body. Relax and release through the back of the neck. So create some space and opening there. Breathing nice and deep. And then inhale and come back to center. And exhale, soften down. Good. And then slowly making your way all the way back up onto hands and knees. Now, anytime through this flow, if you start to get fatigued in the shoulders or you need to rest, you can come down into this position and take pose of the child instead of downward facing dog as an alternative at any time. So remember that posture and feel free to use it. We're going to start in our first downward facing dog for today. We're going to tuck the toes under and lift the sitting bones high. And then we're going to take a step back and open it up just a little bit more. We're going to earth the heels down towards the floor and lift the sitting bones high towards the ceiling. Spread the fingers wide. And if you've had a look at my video on myofascial release where we looked at releasing through the heels and the feet and the backs of the calves, you can feel that opening through the backs of the legs in this position here. And if you haven't had a chance to check it out, make sure that you do. We're going to inhale and take a deep breath and lift and step the feet forward towards the hands. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Bring your hands to your shins and lengthen. And exhale and fold forward, soften. Release the head and neck and shoulders. And inhale, pushing out through the feet, slowly starting to round up. Lift the arms, lift the gaze, connect the palms. And exhale, coming back down. Spread the feet nice and wide, engaging through the legs. Breathe in. So that same idea we had at the beginning when we were on our hands and knees, we're using it here, matching our breath and our movement. Exhale down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, stepping back. You can come all the way into plank, or you can drop down onto your knees. And you're going to lower your body onto the mat. Good. Extend the toes out and inhale, come up. You might come up onto your hands and stay here. You might come up onto your elbows. Or you might lift all the way up into upward facing dog. Go to where your body allows, where you feel comfortable and confident. As you exhale, lift your hips up to into downward facing dog. Or if downward facing dog is not happening today, then come into pose of the child. Whichever pose you're in, take a deep breath. And exhale, soften the heels down. And again, breathing in. And breathing out. And one more time, inhale. And exhale. Good. And then walking the feet forward towards the hands. Exhale, soften down. And inhale, lifting up. And exhale, equal stay. Breathing in again. Lift and lengthen. Breathing out, folding forward, soften the knees, relax the head and neck and shoulders. Breathing in, hands to the shins, lengthen. Breathing out, stepping back. This time we're going to come onto hands and knees. And we're going to round again into the upper back. And then we're going to keep that rounding in the upper back. Press the scapula down away from the ears. And we're going to keep pushing out through the palms and activating through the shoulder girdle. We're going to keep the shoulder joint stable. And then we're going to inhale and lift the left leg up. Staying nice and connected through the shoulders. And then we're going to shift the weight just slightly onto the left hand and see if we can lift that right hand up. Staying level in the shoulders. And if that feels okay, you can extend the arm all the way out. Keeping the head and neck in line with the shoulders. Exhale, replacing the hand and the knee. And take a breath, releasing. And let's try the other side. Inhale, rounding into the upper back. Exhale, soften. Come to neutral. Keep the engagement in the shoulder girdle, pushing out through the palms and gently rolling the elbows in towards each other. Keep the shoulders even and inhale, lift. Extend the right leg out. And then shifting the weight ever so slightly to the right side. See what happens when you lift your arm. And if it's feeling stable and steady, extend it out. Keep the chin tucked. Keep the jaw soft. Keep the body lifting. So we're just having a look and a feel into our shoulder stability here. Exhale, come down. Give that a good shake and a roll. We want to make sure that those muscles are working correctly. So we want to avoid hunching the shoulders up towards the ears when we go into downward facing dog. We want to have nice length and opening like we just did here. So we're going to keep the shoulders drawing down away from the ears, keep the heart open, and we're going to try our downward facing dog one more time. Lifting the hips up, earthing the heels down, and reaching the forehead towards the floor. Take a nice deep inhale, and exhale. And inhale once more, and step the feet towards the hands. And exhale, fold the body down. And inhale, roll the body up, slowly, gently, coming all the way into a standing position, connecting the palms, and exhale down. Engage into the abdomen, lift into the pelvic floor, breathe in and lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale and fold the body. Connect the fingertips, relax the head and neck. Inhale, hands to the shins, lift the heart. Exhale, plant the palms and step the feet. Lower slowly all the way down. This time we're going to squeeze the legs together at the back of the mat. And again, we're going to draw the shoulder blades down away from the ears so the neck becomes long. We're going to tuck the chin down and release and relax through the back of the head. Lift another millimeter in the feet. And there's not too much weight in the hands, they're just there for support. Then exhale and reach the legs down. Engage and push in gently into the pubic bone. You can lift all the way up into upward facing. Or if that's not appropriate, then feel free to come onto the elbows and rest here instead. Take a breath. Depress the scapula, lift the heart, lift the gaze. And exhale, move the hips back. Downward facing dog. Earthing the heels, lifting the sitting bones, spreading the fingers, and reaching the rib cage towards the top of the head. Engage the abdomen. Breathe. We're going to stay here for a couple more breaths. Feel free to move into pose of the child if this is feeling too intense. Downward dog is one of the best shoulder openings and strengtheners that we have. Inhale, lift and step. Exhale, fold the body down. Inhale, lift. Pushing down into the feet, rounding through the body, lifting the arms up, connecting the palms. Exhaling down. Good. And last one, inhale. Lifting, lengthening. Exhale. Folding, softening, letting go. Inhale again. Extend and lengthen. Exhale, bring the hands down. Step the feet back. Lower the body slowly down. Feel free to come onto the knees if you need. Extending the toes out. This time you can lift all the way up with the torso and the legs. The feet are squeezing in, the shoulders are drawing down, and you can release the hands down by your side. Keep lifting in the chest, lifting in the legs, and opening through the heart. Stay soft in the back of the neck. Breathing. And exhale, releasing down. Bring the hands back up next to the side of the heart. Push down and lift into upward facing dog, or come onto the elbows. Whichever position you're coming into, make it yours. Own it. Love it. And breathe there. Exhale back. Earth the heels down. Lift the sitting bones high. Create lengthened space through the back of the body. Tuck the chin and relax the neck and shoulders. Good. And now we're going to inhale and step our feet towards our hands. Take a deep inhale and lift. And this time as we exhale, we're going to reach our hands and slide them down underneath our feet. You can soften the knees. Readjust so that your big toes are pushing into the fleshy bits in the back of your palms. Take a deep inhalation and lift your heart. And exhale, fold. So this is a great stretch for the backs of the wrists, which if we spend a lot of time on our computers and on our phones and using a mouse and holding a steering wheel, we tend to get quite tight in through the wrists. So let your head relax down, and you can give your elbows a little roll, and you can feel that softening through the front of the wrist. And as you stay here, your hamstrings will start to release, and you can get in deeper. And then sliding the hands out. And inhale, let's bring our hands down next to our feet and gently push back into the wrists, opening them up in the other way. And then releasing, bringing the hands onto the hips, slowly, gently starting to round up, and coming all the way back up into a standing position. Realign the body, coming back into neutral. So we're going to come into a bit of a side standing position to open up our shoulders. So we're going to step our right leg out and face the right foot. We're going to extend out with the right arm and reach down into triangle pose. You can hold on to your ankle, or you might come all the way down and hold your toe. And then we're going to work on opening this left shoulder up towards the ceiling as we open up the left hip. I'm engaging in the abdomen and lifting forward in the heart and reaching this finger up, keeping this shoulder soft. And then turning the gaze all the way towards the fingers. Keep pulling up through the kneecaps and breathing. Good, inhaling and lifting. And we're going to rotate around. We're going to keep our feet in the same position but come to face our left leg. My quadriceps are engaging, my abs are lifting, and I'm going to extend out with the left arm. Keep rolling this right hip, and then reach it down for the shin, or you can hold on to the big toe. Keep rolling this right hip and this rib cage. Draw the abdomen in and extend this right arm up. Be gentle with your neck and turn your gaze towards your extended fingers. Stay pulled up in the legs and relaxed in the toes. Make the foundation of the feet between your arches. Inhale and lift. Take a nice deep breath, extending out through the fingers. We're going to line up the edges of the feet with the edges of the mat and exhale the hands down onto the hips. Take a deep inhale to lift and expand through the side ribs. And we're going to fold forward, reach the fingertips out in front of you. Move into this nice and gently, relaxing the hips down. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, walk your hands in between your feet. And you can reach your elbows in towards each other so that you're engaging the muscles at the back of the shoulder girdle. Apply a gentle bit of pressure into the hands. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, reach the top of the head down, turning from the sitting bones. Breathing here. Good. Inhaling and lifting. And exhale, bringing the hands onto the hips. Inhale, gently coming up. And exhale, we're going to release our arms out to the side. Inhale, we're going to interlace our fingers behind the back and draw the chest open. We're going to lift and we're going to fold forward, keeping the fingers interlaced. So this is a great stretch to get into the pectoral muscles. We're going to relax and release our head and neck. Tuck the chin and reach the little fingers down towards the earth. Breathing. Stay lifted in the low belly and lifted in the abs. Inhale and lift. Good. And exhale and release. And then we're going to just give that all a good shake and step our feet together, coming back up into the front of the mat. Taking another deep breath, we're going to step out again, and this time we're going to face our right leg, lining up our hips to face the back of our mat. And we're going to take another gentle opener for our shoulders. So we're going to reach around and hold on to our elbows. Draw the heart open and lift. And we're going to fold slowly, gently over that right leg. Tuck the chin, relax the back of the neck and the shoulders. Again, we're going to find stability in the feet by staying relaxed in the toes and pushing gently into the big toe mounds and the little toe mounds and the inner heel and the outer heel. If you're more flexible, you can have a play with bringing your hands into reverse prayer behind your shoulder blades and then drawing your heart open and lifting and squeezing the palms together and then bringing the chin towards the shin. Good. Inhale and lift, coming up. And if the palms together is not an option, you can keep holding on to the elbows. Take a deep inhale and folding into the other side. Finding the stability in the legs and through the feet. And again, taking whichever version on the side that feels appropriate and good to you today. Breathing. And then coming up, slowly, gently releasing. And coming all the way back, giving all of that a good shake. And we're going to make our way back through and down into a seated position and do a little bit of work sitting down on our mats. So you can take yourself all the way down into an extended position and draw the toes back towards you. Plant the hands down next to the hips and inhale to lift. And we're going to exhale and soften the body forward over the quads, lifting your heart towards your shins. Take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale. If you can't reach your ankles, you might hold on to your shins or anywhere along here that is accessible to you. And then we're going to inhale and lift, and exhale and release. We're going to take our right leg and move it into the inside of the thigh. And we're going to take our left elbow and drop it down along the inside of the left leg. And then we're going to rotate this right rib cage open. And we're going to extend this arm up and just see what happens as you reach it up. Find some opening through the side body. And you might take it all the way over towards the left toe. Breathing here. And rather than collapsing down into the rib cage, I'm really working to show my armpit towards the ceiling and extend the fingertips towards my toes. I'm staying relaxed in the back of my neck. And I'm lifting here from my abdomen. I'm going to inhale and come back up. And I'm going to take a gentle twist over my knee. So I'm taking my left hand to the outside of my knee, and I'm going to twist. I'm staying extended and drawn up through this left leg and pushing out through my left heel. I'm relaxing down on my shoulders and lifting my heart. Good. And inhale, come back to center. Extending the right leg out. I'm going to draw the left knee in and open it out to the side. If you've got any knee issues going on, you can support your knee as well. We're going to lift and draw the right arm to the inside of the right knee this time. And I'm going to extend this rib cage up and over and reach it over towards my toes with my left hand. Again, rather than collapsing down, I'm opening the heart and lifting the rib cage and the armpit towards the ceiling. And I'm going to inhale and come up. And I'm going to twist around and I'm going to lift from my heart and rotate my body. And take a nice deep breath here. Good. Inhale and come back to center, releasing that leg. I'm going to push out through my left hip and draw the right knee to the vertical, planting the foot down. Taking a deep inhalation, lifting, and exhale, folding along the inside of that left leg. And this might be as far as you go. You can hold on to the outside of the foot. Or if you would like to, you can open up the shoulder by reaching your right arm around and turning the palm up to face the ceiling. If that feels okay, reach around and hold on to the fingers with the left hand. And you might reach your chin towards your shin on the left side. Breathing deeply here. And then we're going to inhale and lift. Exhale, release, and take the other side. Taking a nice deep inhale. And exhaling. And you might stay here. This might be the pose for you. If it is, own it, enjoy it, and breathe. Otherwise, reaching this left arm around, coming to grab the right hand or the right wrist. Taking a deep inhale and exhaling forward over the right leg. Breathing. And And then inhale, opening, releasing the shoulders. And exhale, softening that lower back. Taking a nice deep breath here, relaxing and releasing through both legs. And we're going to come and extend our body all the way back to lying down on our mats. You can take some support under your knees if your low back is sore, or you can bend your knees up and drop the knees in towards each other. Or if you're comfortable lying all the way back, you might just extend the whole body out. Take your shoulders and actively depress the scapula down away from the ears. Feel a nice long and extended back of the neck, and let the back of the neck relax towards the floor. Feel the weight of the back of your skull. Turn the palms up towards the ceiling in a sign of surrender. Let your toes and your ankles and your feet relax. Let your legs soften and relax. Take a deep breath into your abdomen and let your belly relax. Soften through the back of the rib cage and around the heart. And unclench the jaw and the forehead. Close the eyes. And if you'd like to, you can cover your eyes if you've got something. Just to get a little bit of weight on the back of the eyelids to help increase the sense of relaxation. Take some nice deep inhalations and exhalations here. Letting the belly be fully relaxed. Let your body ease into this position. Don't rush it. Find your way into your relaxation, step by step, bit by bit, moment by moment. With each breath, notice yourself softening just a little bit more. And eventually, without any effort at all, notice how your body is completely relaxed and heavy, resting against the earth. Take a moment to feel grateful for all that is good in your life. Take a moment to appreciate and enjoy the being of you. Take that good energy, that positive vibration, and let it radiate through you for the rest of the day, the rest of the week. Why not for the rest of your life? And you feel ready. Slowly starting to wriggle your fingers and your toes. Giving yourself a good stretch up overhead. Or staying in your relaxation for longer if you are happy here. Feel free to stay where you are. Keep the breath. Keep the relaxation.